Hi everybody, this is Arbutus, and this is Outer Wilds. Let's get back into it. So last time we finished up our exploration of Giant's Deep. I'm not sure we finished it up, but we got some good information out of Giant's Deep. And now we're going to do a little bit of kind of housekeeping here. I've been meaning to do this, but it was also pointed me out from viewer the Ultra Mage that there's a few things that I've missed. And I was aware that there's been a couple things that I've missed, but now I need to go ahead and take a look at all those things. One of the things that they pointed out was that there may not be as much point to going back to them later, and I think that's a good point. So I kind of want to go ahead and take care of them now. The first thing was going back to Brittle Hollow Southern Observatory, which is, of course, right here. Yes, there's more to explore here. So let's go ahead and take care of that. Going to suit up before we die on an airless rock somewhere. And we're going to get out of here. Let's see. Brittle Hollow. There we go. We're just going to head straight over here and try to remember our way into the center of this planet. I know I've found a few ways in, but I'm not exactly sure what's going to be the easiest for getting quickly to the Southern Observatory, which is down there. Let's see. I know that we can get in from a couple of these places, actually. Let me see. I don't really want to go to any of these. Don't really want to go to the Northern Observatory, or these ruins up here. Actually, you know what? What was that I just saw? I'm going to try coming in here. Nice and easy, because I actually believe that there's a few things I haven't checked out here. So, we're going to go ahead, get feet on the ground, and see some of what we're looking at. Like, I don't think I've been up there yet. It's possible I have. I don't remember jumping that chasm, though. And I definitely haven't been into this little icy area here. And I thought I saw something from space here. What do we have here? Oh, look at this. This looks like a quick way into some of... what is this? The Hanging City? Ow. That hurt. Let's see. Can set this up so at least we can get out of here if we remember it. Huh. There's also alarms going off here, which is pretty interesting. Alright, I believe I have been here before, a while ago now. Strange trying to recreate Anana's warp core without him. At times, it still feels strange to no longer be his very young apprentice. For the Black Hole Forge to be in my care, hypothesis will always feel strange. Even though my time with him was short, I miss my old mentor, and deeply. To have the chance to try is thrilling, but I don't want to disappoint everyone. I think I can do this, probably, but what if excitement has clouded my assessment of my own abilities? Was I wrong in volunteering to build it? I was born in this star system, and I never saw Nana's warp core with my own 3 eyes. I only know what he taught me. What if I've bitten off a larger portion than I can consume? Still, all I can give is my best, and as Anana would say, should my best prove insufficient, then we will find another way to achieve what's needed. I have Clarion Root in the Forge, and I have my clan. I'm not alone. Huh. So these are all entries from one Nomai. One Nomai we know pretty well, being Poke. Poke himself. We've seen kind of his journey as he's grown from a youngster into an oldster, or at least the head of the research here. Is there any way to get a scroll in this bad boy? No, looks like we'll need a different wall for that. But I wonder if this was Poke's house. We know he lived here, doing his work on the forge. Here we go. Alright, I also remember these walls. So we're gonna go ahead and pop this in there. Retrieve the warp core from the vessel. No guaranteed reward. This would require a return to Dark Bramble. Plume, my father, said many good Nomai perish there. My mentor Coleus and his old mentor once discovered and studied an anglerfish fossil on Ember Twin. Using that knowledge, we could avoid the anglerfish entirely. Yes, yes. So, this is kind of giving us more hints. We knew about... I think I've already read this scroll here. Gives us more hints about the anglerfish on Dark Bramble, which are indeed bad, and I'm not surprised the Nomai lost some people there. Well, you can't win them all, huh? There it is. And off we go. Sweet. We're pretty much back where we left, honestly. That's kind of nice. So now we know about that secret route into the Hanging City, which is very cool. Boy, oh boy, we got a lot of juice on that one, huh? Alright, everybody, we got this. Has anyone observed the phantom moon that sometimes greets us in the night sky? Your thoughts interest me. Interested in our playful moon. It's much like its violent friend, Hollow Lantern. Imagine if there were two volcanic moons. There can exist too much lava. I'd strongly prefer we test the null hypothesis. Then I imagine there'd be none of us left. The moon isn't volcanic to my unaided eyes. Sometimes it leaves its friend, Hollow Lantern, for nights at a time. The nights the moon circles this planet appear random. It seems to travel as it likes. I compliment your eyes. How do you imagine it disappears? Hypothesis. Could it be a shift in the light spectrum? Suppose this moon is too shy to show us its face. Huh. This might be their first notes about the quantum moon, which probably interested them greatly. So let's get on back here to our little secret hidey hole. Is this liquid water? Huh. Yeah, I guess so. Kind of forgot it was flowing through here last time I came through. And, okay, good. I thought I might have totally screwed myself by putting this thing, turning this thing on facing up. But no, I did not. The Nomai thought of that. Now, I want to go ahead and get right down here. We are back at the 3 walls, and I'm going to keep making my way down. What are we looking at here? Black hole forge controls, you say? Wow. Look at what we have here. See, now this, I wasn't sure what we do. And that up there, oh yeah, that's the Ash Twin teleporter. I remember coming in up there and falling into the black hole once. Alright, so the forge is moved. I don't see any scrolls down here to read. Let's see, where did that forge end up? Up top here. Let's try to get up there. Goodness gracious, what do we got here? Oh, it's kind of a little legend. Black Hole Forge District, the Eye Shrine District, Meltwater District, School District. Okay. So let's see, that one's going to the Meltwater District. I'd rather go to the Black Hole Forge for right now, I believe. So what? This is all to the meltwater, huh? How do I go elsewhere? I just want to go up. I think I can do that in these tunnels either way. Yep. Gonna head back out to the surface. Try to see what's up with the forge. Take a step out here. Does this mean we're in the meltwater district now? Not sure. But I'm gonna keep making my way up if I can. Trying to conserve fuel as best I can. A bunch more dead Nomai families. It's never good. And we're gonna head up and around. We're gonna check these real quick too while we're here. Be welcomed in this place. This shrine is a space to reflect on what brought us to the star system, the signal from the eye. We observed the eye's signal in our travels and followed it here to find its source. What we know is this: the source of the signal, which we have chosen to call the eye of the universe, is older than the universe itself. The rest we have yet to learn. Enter and open your mind to its possibilities. What is the eye's signal? Of note, from the signal we are able to determine the eye's approximate age, or perhaps its lack of age. Suppose the eye wishes to communicate. The signal is the eye's voice. It speaks a language we don't yet know. Or maybe the signal is the eye's attempt at expressing itself. The signal is a call. Were we the intended audience? How can the eye be older than the universe itself? Suppose it is a relic from a previous universe. The early universe was unimaginably hot and dense. If anything existed before, it would have been destroyed. Suppose the universe is older than previously assumed. What is the eye of the universe? The eye is the source of the signal that brought us here. Suppose the eye is a more advanced being. The eye is older than this universe, so imagine how much it could teach us. Perhaps it is a cosmic library. Well, these are all very scientifically optimistic, but I do like the Nomai's sense of exploration. They've got it pretty right. Just gonna bang our way across this gap, up in here. Solanum. I no longer believe, as I did as a child on the Ember Twin, that the eye of the universe, the source of the signal, wishes to harm us, but it may not want to be found either. The terrible circumstances of our arrival here were almost certainly exactly that, circumstances. I suspect imagining we are special to the eye in some way is wishful thinking. The eye might have called out to any sentient species, or it might not have been calling out at all, and that my ancestors heard the eye's signal holds no great, deep meaning. This wouldn't be so bad, I think. In fact, the eye may not have wishes at all. We have no evidence supporting this. This is really interesting, seeing these Nomai's rooms, where you really get kind of a piece of the information, you know, a slice of their life, rather than the conversations we've been seeing so far. And I seem to have lost the the Black Hole Forge. Where did that thing go? We're all the way back here, huh? Let's see. Are there hints of how to get up there? Maybe in this thing? No, this one's blocked off. And this one was also blocked off, right? Yeah. So, how do I get up there? We got the forge moved, but now I just need a way to get there. Oof. Too much falling damage. Whoops. This looks like a pretty promising way in. Yeah, this'll do. Almost forgot. So here we are, back at another gravity launcher. Cool, don't think we took any damage there. Pretty cool looking tower here. I don't think I've looked at all this stuff yet, because the shuttle launcher I found, I'm pretty sure was on Ember Twin, Southern Observatory South. Okay, you know what? We got shit to explore here, but we're going to go elsewhere. This is just another thing to look at, but for now, we're going to try to head off to the Southern Observatory. And we'll just hope that all this stuff is intact here, and that we're just going to make a nice little move. We're heading south, which is great. Is this going to get us there, or no? It is not. Huh? Oh, I really thought we caught that one. There's the forge in its lowered position. Alright. Having some trouble moving around Brittle Hollow today. It's almost like Brittle Hollow is a nasty place. A nasty, nasty, dangerous place. But we'll get back and we'll make sure about that. So this activates the whole tower, the whole White Hole station. Cool. Off we go. And once again, we know a bit of a shortcut back into the planet here, which is pretty nice. Although we are all the way at the North Pole, and we need to be all the way at the South Pole to get to the observatory. Where was this hole? There we go. So, where are we now? Let's see, that's the, this here are the kind of transport towers. This is the thing that raises and lowers the forge. Which is all well and good. What's below me here? Nothing good. So now if I wanted to get to, you know, I just don't think I'm going to be able to get to the old, anything, really, from up here. I mean, we're all the way at the northern pole. Okay, well, at least we did that safely. Doesn't look like anything over here We're in the very lower levels of this city now. Anything to read? No, not really. And there's ghost matter over here too. Great. Don't want to deal with that. And I feel like we're getting closer to the forge, probably, by kind of moving up and around here. Ghost matter detected nearby, but not here, I don't think. Huh, look at this. Looks like a classroom or something. Explanation of festivals. All the Nomai clans over all the universe meet in one place to share what they've learned in science and art. It's called the festival. At some festivals, one clan's big discovery can mean all the Nomai get to advance too, like Anana's warp core, which made it so everyone can warp long distances and explore more. Each clan has a festival envoy to show their most interesting work. Our envoy was Thatch. We can't go because we're stuck here, but Philip says we used to go too. A single festival could last a long, long time. Don't forget, festivals happen every 10 years. Interesting. Teaching the Nomai children a little something about their species history. Why we should build a new vessel. It probably won't be hard to get parts if we stop building other new things, and if we broke down other structures like the towers on Ash Twin for parts. We might have to build a smaller vessel for now, even though vessels are normally large, but we could make it bigger later once we reach planets with more resources. It would also help if we stopped building so many things to search for the Eye of the Universe. I asked Yarrow, and he says that we use lots of resources on the Ash Twin project. We could even have a warp core for jumping long distances like vessels have. Poke tells me she plans to make a very advanced warp core for a different project. I'm sure she could connect it to the vessel for travel, because Poke is smart. Each Nomai clan explores the universe in its own vessel. The vessel is the heart of every clan. It's unusual for a Nomai to remain in one place for so long. Nomai are wanderers and have no permanent home. If we built a new vessel, we could return to our adventurous way of life. Imagine all the new places we could go. Our clan wouldn't be stuck here in this star system. We could even meet with other Nomai and learn from them, like Coleus says we used to do. That's sad. These Nomai are totally isolated out here. For a nomadic people, this must be pretty difficult. There's really no way up there, huh? I mean, we could erase that and get back to Ash Twin and then leave from there? I don't know. That seems fairly crazy. Seems like a long way to get into the Black Hole Forge. And, oh, this might be death. It's possible we're totally screwed here. Ooh, a kind of hidden scroll. Interesting. Can we get back up to that school real quick? That would be great. And where was that? Right up here. Formation of this Universe by Solanum. No one knows how this universe was made, but one thing we do know is everything used to be very hot and dense. As this early universe expanded, it also cooled down. Once it had cooled down enough, particles were able to group together to form things like galaxies, stars, and planets. Since then, space has continued to expand at a faster and faster rate, which is hard to think about for too long without your brain hurting. This universe will keep getting colder and larger until one day the stars and the life they support will all die. That's scary to think about, even though Connie tells me it won't happen in our lifetimes, but it'll happen in someone else's someday. Alright, just a little bit of galactic history. Sounds a lot like our universe. What is that over there? I don't think there's any way I'm going to make it there. We're close. We're very close. Oh well. Ouch. That hurts pretty good. Okay, well, yoink. Doesn't look like there's going to be too much more to do on this world here. Down at the bottom here, there are ways to get around inside. We're just going to zip right up here. Like, how far south can we go on these ways? Can we get around to a convenient way to reach the Southern Observatory? I mean, this has definitely got to be slower than a more direct route. And the bridge is busted. Not busted enough for us, though. It's a pretty grand walkway into the Hanging City. Real nice. Huh, I hear Rebuck and his banjo. Was this right here? Huh. Pretty sure I've read that. Made it this far. I guess that's the part to focus on now, not how I'll eventually get up that path. It's north from here, east is a gravity cannon. I definitely want to see that. I'm detecting oxygen from somewhere below, which is good, since I used up a lot of my supplies screaming during that trip down from the surface. Alright. So there is a way from the gravity cannon to the Southern Observatory. That's, quantum knowledge, Hanging City, gravity cannon, Southern Observatory, or maybe this is the Hanging City, Tower of Quantum Knowledge, Black Hole Forge. Or this is the crossroads we're at now. That makes sense. Gravity cannon that way, correct. And which way? The Hanging City is 250 meters north. Jesus. And I think this may have been... Oh, whoops. Okay, I guess we're going this way. And this is the Tower of Quantum Knowledge, I believe. Yeah, I want to be going south. How do I get myself going south, huh? There's no way to switch the polarity on these. Okay, well. I'm getting a much better grasp of what's going on here as far as getting around and all that. Here we are in the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. There's nothing we can do here until this falls into the old black hole. I don't think. This one's coming down. This will take us all the way up to the surface here, right? If I remember correctly from a long time ago now. Yeah, back up to the surface. Which is actually kind of where I think in the future I'm going to want to be coming in to get to the Southern Observatory, because I can run along here, get this going, and then I believe it was one of these two that took me to the Southern Observatory. Which one's looking more south? This one. Let's try it, since this is all pretty bad. Things are not going well here right now. And see, yeah, I think there would be a way further along if the planet hadn't already collapsed. Yeah, there's some these pillars, and then we could move our way along here down to that, which must be the southern ice cap. Man, there's just so many ways to get around down here. It's pretty daunting. Like, see, where's all that? Where is all this shit coming from? See, See, this kind of goes right to... Whoo! This is the gravity cannon. Cool. And this shoots us directly to the Southern Observatory. This is going to be a much faster way to get back in. We just don't know what all we've lost already. I don't know if there's a way to continue our adventure. Ah, right on the backside of that, huh? Alright, well... we're in a pretty good orbit here. Here we go. Huh. Don't know what killed me. Maybe a falling piece of that planet. Oh, well. Alright, well, I know this hasn't been the most exciting episode. I also know that I haven't achieved what I set out to do in the least. I had 3 places that I wanted to go to that Ultra Mage told me about, and I didn't quite get there. It's been a long time since I've been to Brittle Hollow, so it was good to see it, and I saw more of the Hanging City than I've ever seen previously, including a lot of new information, or a new way of telling the information that we've sort of figured out so far. So I think that was pretty productive. I like learning about the Nomai's history, especially in the way that they tell it. Oh, and look at this. We even got a pretty good entry here. Nomai on Brittle Hollow observed a phantom moon that would sometimes appear in the sky. Alright, I said good information. I was wrong. But that's all well and good. Next episode, we're going to be going back to Brittle Hollow. I want to get into that Southern Observatory. I've got the route planned out in my head now, and we're going to go start knocking off a few of these things that I've missed so far. Alright, everybody, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.